Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a new program which is called Tarot Love Life for Animal Science, and that's for March 2017 for you, the dog, coming from the dog family. Now, I'm going to shuffle my Kabbalistic tarot cards for this purpose, and I'm dividing the month of March into two. So the first card that I'm going to pull will represent the first 15 days of March for you regarding romance and marriage areas. Let me look at the card. Well, this card is not very good for you. It's not a totally hopeless card, but it says you can find love romance. You can find romance very easily, but you also find complications coming along with it. So watch out that the background of the person you are meeting and the person that you want to engage in a romantic situation with, you have to look into the background of the person. Secondly, you have to look into the character of that person, and you have to ask around about that person. So don't give your heart away too quickly. Yes, romance can be seen in the first 15 days, but also trouble comes along with it. The other thing I worry about in romance areas for you is that there will be some uncertainty quite soon after the romance begins to move a bit. Uncertainty about whether you want to carry on or not. So the first 15 days are exciting in a way, but don't hold much promise somehow. So do the best you can and be alert for some disappointments. Regarding your marriage in the first 15 days, I also worry about some financial issues. I see the sign of Mercury on this card, and the sign of Mercury in this position shows that financial stress is troubling the marriage area. Number two, arguments or differences of opinion are also troubling the marriage area. And the other thing I worry about a lot is moodiness. This card is shifting. There are different colors on the card, and they are not in harmony. So there can be a changeability or a moodiness either from you in the marriage or from your marriage partner. So it's best to avoid bringing up very sensitive issues in the first 15 days in your marriage, and thereby you'll be able to have a better first 15 days in your marriage. I'm going to pull the next card, and this is to do with your last 15 days of March. This is the card's gone a bit worse, I'm sorry to say. Now it says that disagreements are aplenty in romance. It's a card which has a lot to do about ego. And the ego part here wants endless control. So you cannot afford to have this imposed on your new romance or your ongoing romance. It could be that your romance partner may be the one trying to enforce control over you. If that's the case, try not to go against it. Try your best to skirt around the issue or to give in as much as you can. Otherwise, I can see differences arising quite strongly in the last 15 days. And this last 15 days, it shows infinity signs, which normally show that there's no solution from these difficulties. So your romance is in a spot of a bother in the last 15 days of March. Regarding marriage, it says that past issues regarding marriage are going to trouble you very much. So from your end, don't bring these past issues up. Make sure that they are not causing you or your marriage problems. Number two, the sign of Jupiter is also seen here. And that's when you want authority and power over the marriage. Don't do that, because this card shows that things can be very fragile. And also watch out for your behavior. Don't be arrogant. If your marriage partner behaves arrogantly, well, you have now listened to me, just let it go. Don't want to counter with arrogance. Otherwise, the signs of infinity here shows they will on-go for the whole 15 days of problem like this. So in marriage, you are not very steady either in the area of marriage. There is some hope, which during the last few days of the month, the hope is that things may become better. But if I were you, the last 15 days I would be very alert and not want to cause problems in my marriage. As I said, if the other partner is causing it, you just keep a low profile and turn a blind eye and don't take everything to heart. Okay? So it's a difficult 1 month for you. And now I want to mention some ages which are going to be very lucky for some of you from the dog family. Now, if you happen to be these ages in the month of March, the ages are 22 or 31 or 40 or 49 or 58 or 67 or 76. If you happen to be these ages, then whatever the difficulties in romance, whatever the difficulties in marriage, you will have the strength. You, the dog, excuse me. You, the dog, will have the strength to override these problems. So you will be a very lucky dog if you are of these ages. I give these ages as an example. I'm also going to give you a set of lucky dates for you, the dog, lucky dates in the month of March. Now, if you happen in the month of March, the lucky dates would be the 8th, the 17th, or the 26th. If you take note of these dates, plan important meetings if you are looking for romance in forms of date or socializing. If you have a romance, go out with the person and bond. In marriage and family, take your marriage partner out and socialize happily with your marriage partner for bonding. And whatever you discuss in romance and marriage on this 8th, 17th or 26th of March, you will find that agreeability comes very easily. And you become very lucky if you're looking for new romance. On these 8, 17 and 26, you will be chances of finding it. Okay? I want to talk to you about colors. Now, every planet rules different colors. So you from the dog family, you are going to be very lucky with the color light blue in the month of March. So overclothing, underclothing, top garments, pillowcase, bed sheets, towels, whatever you touch, try to touch a lot of light blue. Even if there is something color, a cloth or a paper that's light blue, hold on to it. And it's a very powerful sign of channeling good energy for yourself. Now, regarding directions, every planet in the universe is given a home round the compass. So you, the dog, when you look at the directions, your best direction for the month of March would be southwest. When you face southwest, you attract a lot of unexpected opportunities in romance, a lot of unexpected support in romance when you've got it, a lot of unexpected happiness and good news coming from your marriage as well. So face this direction and meditate. And when you meditate, try to use this technique. For example, if you leave your thumb and your fingers this way, the energy goes up to your fingers and it escapes into the space and is wasted. So for you, I would use my thumb and I would go for my little fingers, which are called the fingers of Mercury, and I would connect it like this. And then I would meditate or make my wishes or have my hopes in betterment in areas of romance and marriage. And do this while you're standing, while you're sitting, while you're sleeping. Make up your own rules. It's a question of how comfortable you are in what position. Okay? And do this whenever you're watching TV, so that the energy as you are making your wishes doesn't escape. It goes from your little fingers, it connects to your thumb, and it comes back to you. And that 1 minute or so that you are going to meditate for getting good luck for a romance or marriage, the energy builds up tremendously and you become lucky. Do go to Facebook. So these are the little tips I'm giving you. Go to Facebook, and on Facebook search for Andi, A-N-D-I, .singh, S-I-N-G-H, .9, the number 9, .facebook.com. And it'll bring you straight to my Facebook page. You can follow me and ask me all the questions you want. And one day we'll be able to Skype. I charge $50 USD for a 75-minute session with you, which includes knowing your date of birth and time of birth. So I'll make a Kabbalistic horoscope for you. And then I will also look at your palms on Skype. And this way I'll be able to advise you and predict for you the next 5 or 6 years. Until then, it was good talking to you, and I look forward to Skyping with you. And have a good month of March 2017. Good luck, happy hunting, goodbye.